I don't understand what all the hype is about this game Destiny. It's probably just like any other war game out there, FPS with guns and bullets and all kinds of... Oh, well, that's pretty cool. I still want to see a review.
It's not often a game entices me enough to play it all the way through. I mean, I'm still on the last mission from GTA 5, but Destiny has a near addictive quality I haven't seen since the Borderlands series. I lost myself for days playing through the campaign missions, battling ever larger and more powerful swarms of enemies with my friends, gathering loot and armor to customize my Guardian while exploring the breathtaking scenery of Destiny was one of the most rewarding pursuits in the game I can remember. The levels were all stunning. From the jungles of Venus to the surreal lunar landscapes of the moon, each new area required a moment or two just to take it all in, despite being plagued with invisible walls. A flashy environment with some of the most well-functioning multiplayer mechanics I've ever experienced more than made up for its linear Swiss cheese style of storytelling. Given that this is the first installment of Bungie's 10-year commitment to the series, I can look past some of the vast unanswered gaps in the storyline in hope that they will be explained as the series evolves. These loose ends did not detract from the overall playability of the game, especially when you consider I finished the campaign without even realizing it had ended. It wasn't until after I reached level 20 that it dawned on me that I had no idea what I accomplished through the story, other than becoming the coolest Guardian around. The Traveler, or as I like to call it, the willing suspension of disbelief orb, was briefly brought up in the intro, but its origins or how it protected humanity and allowed us to colonize planets like Venus was washed over or completely ignored. In fact, none of the game's elements were ever really explained. The Fallen, Cabal, and super evil Vex were just the bad guys you were brought back from the dead to vanquish. The Exo and Awoken just existed, and even the Guardians themselves seemed to be just another unexplained element of the game's vague backstory. Almost every mission in the game could be condensed down to a flowchart of fight your way into this building, find that thing, wait for your robot shaman to shine its magic light at it, kill several waves of enemies, and then destroy the final boss. But its frayed and predictable plot was totally eclipsed by how much fun the game was to play. The multiplayer interface was sewn seamlessly into the game itself for both MMO co-op campaign and the more traditional FPS-style multiplayer game modes. The loot drop mechanics were another huge win in terms of gameplay. Random drops from enemies or mission rewards yielded a slow but satisfying character build. It wasn't until after level 22 that the loot drops became so few and far in between that using the local factions to gain access to legendary armor became necessary. Building rep with them could only be done after level 20, and with no faction-related missions other than general patrol missions on the various planets, this is where the game really began to feel repetitive. But whenever I got bored of doing patrol missions, recycling the same 3 maps, or felt too lazy to hash through a heroic strike, jumping into the Crucible became an easy way to build rep while still unlocking new items. And unlike the campaign and strike missions, the Crucible's loot was always closer to my character's level and consistently a much higher quality. Overall, this game is clearly a work in progress, but still nearly impossible to put down. If you and your friends are looking for something new, this FPS MMO hybrid will be sure to entertain. And don't worry if you're stuck on the last-gen console. Purchasing the game for Xbox 360 or PS3 guarantees you a copy for the next-gen console of your choice, with the freedom to switch back and forth as you please as long as it's within the same family. Even on last-gen, it was still one of the most visually stunning games I'd ever played. The content throughout this video was a mix of PS3 and PS4, so see if you can spot the difference. While it could be said that this game is far from complete, it is one of the more advantageous ideas to hit the game sphere in recent years, and I have my hopes up for its continuation. Far too often does a game try and break the mold and fail just for being different. If you want my honest opinion on this game, it's fun. Pure and simple. Just like I've been repeating all throughout this review, Destiny certainly has its flaws, but it is fun. So grab your friends, call in sick, and binge out until you create the ultimate Guardian. Got an opinion? Join the discussion, drop a comment, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to keep the videos flowing. I'm Awkward Capgun, and thanks for watching.